Bonjour, and thank you to all those viewing this episode from France. This is ZigZagZog coming to you from Western Kentucky, and we're back to continue our playthrough of XCom Enemy Within featuring the Long War mod. And we have another swarming mission ahead of us, and I believe it's also in India. In fact, it's Srinagar, if that's how you pronounce it, in India. The last time we had the Lucknow, India, where we went to, and we did get a little bit lucky. Let's hope that holds going back to India on another swarming mission, urban block. Team we put together, and that is Sans Rocketeer. We're just in one of those weird times. You know, I plan on having extra assaults and extra scouts out for injury, which is why I always build extra quantities of assaults and scouts. I don't think I've ever had a time where the 4 separate Rocketeers I have are all injured at the same time like this. You never know. There's something weird that always happens no matter how many times you play this game. And for me, all my Rocketeers are out, so we're compensating as best we can. Hopefully we don't run into that pair of hand-holding mechtoids again, and we have some troops along that can handle this mission. And by the way, leading the group is Rafael Nadal. Rafi is here as our commanding officer. He also has those combat sims available, so I made sure he had some smoke, unless, you know, maybe we're going to use it defensively. Maybe we'll pop that smoke to give us some extra crit chances when we need it. So we'll see how we can best put that to use. Our infantry soldier today is Margaret, Iron Lady. Thatcher also threw in alien grenade just for some extra boom power minus a Rocketeer, so hopefully it won't cost us not having the extra vest that I usually give her. Alexis, Teach It, Drag is along for sniper duties, gave her some extra magazine shots, so hopefully she doesn't run out of ammo at that untimely time, as often as has been happening with our snipers. Fred, the Hoosier Schlug is along as our assault, and the other lead soldier along is Jeffrey Goldfish Drag as our other scout. Congratulations on coming back. I think you've been injured for a while, Jeffrey. You've had a couple injury times. We'll try to keep you healthy on this one. Cristiano, Ronaldo, CR7 is our gunner, and I believe, if I go in here and check, yes, he does have shredder ammo, so if we come into one of those specially hard targets, we're going to have to keep that in mind with his shredder ammo available. And then I brought, instead of a Rocketeer and an engineer, I brought 2 engineers on this one. Tamir Shalom Busty is more of a support engineer. I gave him the arc thrower, but rather than smoke or flashbangs to pile up, I gave him some alien grenades. I tried to increase whatever boom power we have with our 2 engineers and then the infantry soldier. And then finally, Anthony Eufemio Quinn is along as the other engineer. Kind of a low rank guy, but he still does have sapper, so hopefully that's going to help us out. He's kind of that toolbox build, but at least he has sapper to help out with some of the damage output on his grenades. That's it as far as what we have. That's what I'm hoping will be enough. Let's get out there and see what map we're dealing with out here in India. The swarming map, India.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
Let's get in there.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India. We're still seeing dozens of reported abduction attempts coming in from cities around the world. You'll be deploying at the site of the latest report.
Well, depending on where we start and depending on if the pods are all bunched together, we'll see how we handle this one. It's a multi-level, so we do have potentially the ability to get some height advantage here and there. Let's get in there and find out.
Central, Big Sky in position.
Oh, this is not
Awaiting drop clearance.
my favorite side of the map
To engage hostile
to start
targets.
on.
Watch your backs out there, people.
Because right off the bat we are near the edge, and down below we have, so if there's any upstairs we can get perked and or we can get activating up there, I can't even talk because I'm frustrated about this starting position. So I'm kind of thinking maybe what we need to do is maybe continue down the roadway a little bit more this way to see if we can't reposition ourselves a little bit, because moving up towards the corner here, I just never feel like I have the kinds of cover that are optimum. So let's see if we're going to activate on this first turn, Jeffrey. Let's go.
That's affirmative.
Shoo. I'm kind of thinking if we can get down to this corner over here, maybe I feel more comfortable approaching from that side. For better or worse, I just have some bad memories of this front room over here, and I'd like to avoid it if we can. We'll bring you up here. Fred, where do I want you, and where do I want to try and get my infantry? Let's see, Margaret, Thatcher, I'm going to do a chance of dashing you and hope we have nothing. Hopefully we should be okay.
Got it. Moving.
Being against the edge of the map, we're going to hope. That's when you get yourself in trouble, when you start hoping like that, but it worked out for us. Get my shredding CR7 back here, so we're going to pile up on this car right now, I have a feeling, as we move forward.
Already dead.
Fred.
Already there. Corriendo.
Not sure where to put you, Alexis, and where the best spot will be for you. Probably towards the back, since we're moving that way. I'm going to keep you, you're going to be exposed, but hopefully far away from any prying eyes of the enemy pods, the enemy aliens. Let's see, you kind of have angles looking for. Let's just overwatch, or steady your weapon there. Overwatch who's left. We'll see how mobile and how wandering the pods are going to be on this map. I hear the pounding of a mectoid. Will the pounding be holding hands with another one? That is the question. My best guess is it sounded like only one pair of stomps. We'll find out. Let's get you up here, Margaret Thatcher, and take a peek.
Move out. I got a visual.
We're looking at some powerful dudes over here, some mutons. We did have one of the floaters move into flankable position, basically moving into the open. Everybody's in cover, but that leaves you, Margaret Thatcher, exposed, tremendously exposed. We do have the ability to suppress the heavy-duty muton right there, and that may be just what we do with you, CR7. As we work to figure out how to best deploy everybody else. It's not a good type of map to push forward on. Not the best of maps to push forward on. Because there's a lot of vision through open doorways and not a lot of, yeah, we could definitely get some other pods active real quick if we aren't careful. I'm going to push you here, Anthony Quinn, see if you can help us out with some cover destruction to help us against some of these nicely hidden enemies we got against us right now.
A la orden, comandante.
How can we best plop a grenade? We got the floater here, although this is one strong dude over here. There's no way you can don't have the arm to reach them both. I'm thinking this is where we will plop it, mainly focusing on the Muton. If we're lucky, we can blow away some of that cover. We are about to find out. I'm not super hopeful. Well, that cover isn't where the post is. So let's focus on the Muton with maybe some peripheral hurt on the floater here. Let's give this one a shot. I don't feel like we're going to do quite the cover destruction. Well, maybe we would on that floater, but we're going to start out right here. The Muton there is the one that scares me the most, and he is now exposed. I'm almost thinking who and where are you? Cristiano, no. Tamir. Do you have you could get right here, and if we're lucky, although you are more of a support grenade kind of a guy, so I'm kind of thinking I'm going to bring you up here. We're going to think about your grenade. You don't have a shot, so I can't therefore do suppression over here. So therefore, I'm going to think about a grenade and hope we get lucky. You don't have any kind of guarantee about blowing away walls, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Just see if we can get a line of sight on this floater.
Guards.
Did we? And we did. That was huge. That was huge. That was huge. Who do you have sight of back here, Alexis? Who might you be the best? I'm thinking let's work on you to see if we can't take out the 6, so I think we may have to do a little precision shot with you, Alexis, see if we can't take out that Muton. Nice. We got the damage we needed. He was the one that could have done the most damage back on us. Jeffrey, who do you have sight on? You have this floater up front. Do we have anybody with sight on the floater in the back? We're going to find out with you, CR7. Yes, you do. Question is, you also have sight on that Muton in the back too. Do we have anyone else that can maybe help us out? One thing, this is our first mission with the alloy cannon, so if I wasn't so afraid to get up close and personal here, and I definitely don't want to keep this guy unattended too much. 93 there, 93 there, so we have some decent chances to get rid of the floaters, therefore I wouldn't have to move you potentially. Let's do your 90% right here and see if you can help us out, Jeffrey. Got the damage, but not the kill. Gonna start running out of shot options soon enough. Soon enough. I'm going to do a blue move here.
On the move.
And just see what kind of odds we're looking at. That's actually better odds than I was expecting. Let's see if you can't do us a favor against this floater so we can focus on the last one out there. Oh!
Target
So much for favors. We're going to take the 79 right here. Let's do it, Rafi.
Enemigos pacificados.
Okay, that means I'm going to take the shot. Not, yeah, right there, 100%. That should take out the floater. That means I can suppress that son of a gun in the back. That's what I was hoping I'd have. CR7 I'd be able to keep in my back pocket, and we're going to suppress back here.
We're starting to lose ground.
Uh-oh. Two-sided activity. We're looking at two-sided activity, and that is not the second side of activity I wanted to see. Problem is, by moving up and getting rid of the muton, I almost guarantee another pod, but it does start getting us if we backed out of here a little bit, getting us in better position to maybe not have to deal with that mechtoid. It's going to be running our way. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Tough. So I don't like this side of the map to start on. I do not like our cover options because I know we're gonna pop another pod out here. Dang it. Let's see, Anthony Quinn. We can't really get you running, and that mechtoid's gonna be charging, and we gotta be hightailing it out of here. Let's see, do we have anybody able to get around here? No. Well, I've got to do it because I've got to get rid of the muton. It's going to mean you, as my tanky kind of guy, are going to be exposed out here, Fred. But that's part of your job, and that hopefully frees the rest of us up to run away. Run away from this guy a little bit. Let's find out. Alexis, I kind of got to park you there to get you in cover. You're not going to make it far enough at all. We'll steady your weapon. You're going to be a little exposed. Hopefully we'll be able to protect you. Fred, let's find out what we're going to be activating on this fun little move here. Hopefully it's nothing too drastic, nothing too bad. We're going to find out in a second. Ah. I feel lucky that I almost guaranteed that there was going to be a pod sitting right there, and that didn't happen. But let's go boom with our new weapon. Oh! Oh! I was all excited about doing it right there, and we did not. That means I got to find a way to do another tick of damage somehow. And you don't have the ability to flush. We do have flash grenade available. Maybe another pod's upstairs where we can't see them since they're not over here. Kind of thinking, Margaret Thatcher, I'm going to dash you off this way also. I don't know how far packed that mechtoid is, but I don't like sitting right here in primarily half cover. That's for dang sure. Tamir. And Jeffrey. Well, I do have the perk, I do have a command available. So, that may be what I have to do to get out of this, since nobody else has enough range, at least a range with being able to get in covered. Let's put it that way. And unfortunately, this little flame, I would love to be set up right there with nice cover angled out that way, but it's not meant to be, is it? So maybe what we do is we run you over here, Margaret Thatcher. See about getting you set up for next turn against the mechtoid. I don't like the idea of you being in half cover over here. Not at all. Anthony Quinn, I may just do the same with you. Kind of thinking here that Cristiano Ronaldo Where is this best spot to try to get you set up to use a shredder? If the mechtoid's going to come a-charging, let's try... It's going to come charging up this way. Let's put you right here, hoping you can take a shot and do some shredding action on him. And then we don't have a good position. That's the only problem with that command option. We don't have a good spot for you to use the command, Rafi. I would not mind if you had been able to use some smoke. I guess Tamir. Oh, you're the one, Tamir. Which one has the? That's Rafi. He's the one that has. He's the one that has it. The combat drugs. Not feeling good, not feeling confident. I do not like the idea of you being out here exposed like this. So maybe Jeffrey will run you over this way. If he sets up the mechtoid on Overwatch, you'll be able to run the lightning reflexes and break his Overwatch. I think then Tamir, let's get you out of the line of sight. You should be able to throw some protection, some smoke over this way. And then Rafi, let's use command over here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who do we want to use it on? Fred, you've had some rough injuries. We'll try to command you over here. Yeah, we'll do it right there. Finish him off. In fact, let's keep on the alloy cannon in case a drone wanders our way into your range. You can take care of it. I'm going to switch to just take care of him with the laser pistol, but in case one of those drones comes aggressive over this way into my little circle of death, we want you to have your best weapon available. We will overwatch with you, CR7. We're going to take you out of the line of sight of the advancing mech, and we're going to throw a little smoke over here for the two that would be exposed on this side, and just do it that way.
Popping smoke.
Let's see if we can survive against the mechtoid. There's a waste of that Overwatch. That's what those drones do, is they like clearing the way for what they're with, whether it be the cyber disc, the mechtoid, whatever. Kaboom, bounce, there he comes. Is it Overwatch or are you taking a shot? Oh, no. Okay, we survived. We survived. Now we got to figure out, I think he's too far over for you to be able to step out and have seen a shot. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Darn tootin', we could have used your shot here, Alexis, but we don't have it. Let's see now. What options and what kind of options do we have? I don't think he moved up far enough in range here, did he? No, that's just a piddly little drone. Question becomes, how do I want to position myself? Do I have a way of drawing the mechtoid in without exposing myself too much? That's the question. still being available. Well, unfortunately, that's not good cover right there. Fred. By moving you here, you're still... No, yeah, you're still in line of sight of the mechtoid. So you're prone to take a shot, that's for dang sure. But you're, yeah, we even have line of sight there. So maybe what we need to do is try to get those that are going to have shots in position. Ah, Margaret, Thatcher, you can't get close enough. No, no, no. Now the alloy cannon could definitely do a world of hurt. Boy, wouldn't it be nice to be able to get a shred shot over here to start it off. And it is nicely smoked. So we're going to bring you into that cover. And we're going to try some shredding. I need you to hit so we can get the shredding going. Fred, we don't have your run and gun available. By getting you there, you're not quite going to be close enough, and if we don't kill him, you're flanked and dead. To put it bluntly, we don't have a way. Anthony Quinn, do we have a way to get you any kind of cover closer? It's all blown away because of my silly grenade. What is the reach? What is your arm right now? What is your range, Tamir? Even though the grenade is not your best weapon of choice, we're going to use it.
Heading up. Guards.
Well, we got 4 out of it. Let's see, Rafi. All you can see is that drone. We want you to see more.
Afirmativo.
Do some damage. Oh, nice hit. 7. Question becomes, will we be able to get enough more damage out there? You do have sight, and it is against him. Fred, I am determined. We have some drones out here we might take some hits from, but the mechtoid is the bigger threat. So I'm going to push you forward to take a shot. I'm going to guess it's going to be in that 70% range, and I'm going to need you to hit on it. Oh, that's the push-up I was worried about. That's what I didn't need to have happen. Look who was following him up. Oh my God.
Burning through ammo.
Well, we definitely are close to finishing him off. Except we're starting to run out of cover. And Alexis, I'm feeling like we gotta get you in a position. Oh wait, you have some shots now. And one of them happens to be looking like you can do a world of hurt on the Muton, and that's what we're going to do. 7. So what did we got him down to? 1 tick. Hopefully that's enough to get him a little bit out of the action. Do I have any cover over here? I have some, and hopefully you have enough of an aim, Anthony Quinn, to take him out. Do it. We may be taking some hits from floaters because they got range to do some wicked flanks on us. Unless we can get a little closer to help out with some shots. Problem is, I don't think this is a little bit closer that helps us too much.
Moving to position.
The only shot you have is against this guy. It's not a great opportunity, but we're going to take it. It's hollowed with no one to follow up on it.
Just happened.
And I'm thinking we're going to have to bring up here more than likely for Overwatch. Now we got to sit back and take it.
They got me locked
We
down.
suppress so the other guys can come up and try to flank. That's what they're going to be going for. And he's coming right around. He can go against sniper or close up right there. Boom. But it was only hit for 2. Not bad, not bad. So the injured mutant is feeling the lack of confidence, but everybody else is pushing forward to try to get a flank on Fred.
Can I get some help?
And we got suppression there. Come on, floaters, do your wonky stuff. Do some wonky things to help me out here. Oh, there's the flank on Fred. It's a hit for 4. Question is the other one going to push up and get another hit like that? Doesn't look like it. We got lucky.
Coming over here.
We got ourselves some luck. But you're suppressed. Do we have a way to break that suppression? This is a nice full cover spot, and we'd be able to throw a grenade and break some suppression. That would be one option. Fred, we're pushing you. We're pushing you, Fred. So, Anthony Quinn, let's get you over here and break the suppression on Fred. Right there.
Alien object in sight.
What have we got now? Fred, what is the option we have with you? Don't have run and gun available again yet. But we can at least get you the better cover. Now that better cover, unfortunately, is very flankable too. Oh, as a matter of fact, that silly little sectoid didn't die with that grenade. So that silly little sectoid needs to go away. That's only half cover there. But at least it's, once we take care of the sectoid, it's not super flankable. I do have the option to get smoke maybe thrown out in that direction to help us out. Where is the smoke? Would it be coming from? Right there. We have smoke available. I also have smoke available right here. Except he is suppressed. Do I have someone else who could take and do a number on the sectoid over there? I think, Jeffrey, by getting you here in this half cover, you could. See if you can help us out. 81%. We gotta have it. We gotta have this one. Oh, we got covering fire, but we also have lightning reflexes. The mutant had some covering fire on him.
He's down.
So we are got that part out of the way. We got that flank done. Makes me feel like maybe we can get Fred up this way now. It's still very flankable by this floater in the background. You're suppressed right there. Who do we have a shot on? We have a shot on this guy. It's not the best of odds, is it? But it would get... I'm starting to run out of options that I'm seeing right here. Look at that big void of cover over here for Margaret Thatcher to move forward on. Alexis, who do you have shots on? Well, you definitely got that guy taken care of. Well, we definitely got a floater who could do a mean bit of flanking. How about we do a precision shot on him? Take him out for us.
He's down.
Feeling more confident about moving Fred up at this time. Fred, let's get you up here and see what kind of a shot. Unfortunately, you only have one shot. And then you got to reload, buddy. Wow, that's not cool that we got to reload you after all this, because they can approach you then. But we're going to do it anyway. Love the sound of boom that comes from that thing. Wow. Question is, no, you're still suppressed. So it might have been a better shot to take care of the suppressor, eh? Maybe I gotta start thinking about my exposed soldiers at the moment. I'm not as worried about the Muton, even though if he does happen to hit in his damaged state, he can do a lot of damage. 57%. I'm kind of thinking we might just take you, Rafi, over here to get up close on the drone. Let's see what kind of percent that is. It's going to determine if I need to hollow over here. Ooh, 75%. Not feeling it. It means I got to waste a shot maybe, because 49 doesn't inspire confidence. So let's take the 50% shot just to get the hollow and increase our other odds. We got lucky with only, and we missed. We got lucky with only a tick of a hit by a flanked drone. And next time I don't think we're going to get so lucky. So we got to do some damage over here. Oof, oof, oof. And you're suppressed, so that percent is not that great. So maybe what we need to do is pop the smoke right here to help protect us. Because I don't see a guarantee that I'm going to be able to kill that thing. Finally, Margaret Thatcher, it sure would have been nice to be able to get you in range to do something a little bit. About all I can do is get you over here. Yeah, you don't quite have a sight, and get you on Overwatch.
Got it covered.
This is all I got left, and we're just going to have to pop smoke and hope that drone on a flanking kind of shot isn't going to nail us, or it isn't going to shoot Alexis in the back, because that may be the next alternate target for him. Oh, we do get a shot to help relieve us, though. We gotta hope a 58%er can get us out of this big old mess. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We are exposed now. What are they gonna do? Oh, the flank missed. We got lucky on that, but she is hollow targeted. What are you gonna do here? Ronaldo. Oh, that was another flank, but oh, we got lucky with just a little 2-hit again. That's why we're leaving the drones a little bit, because I've seen drones do some big time damage. Fortunately, he's red fogged crazily. Nice, I like that one. That's why we had you on Overwatch. Problem is, oh, and you're gonna suppress? Cool. Oh, that one that came back and dropped us in the back. Oh no! Oh no, that's not good. I forgot about that guy that went up and down totally, because he was out of sight. Out of sight. The only good thing is, I think what we will do here is switch over to the laser pistol and see if we can't get rid of this guy right above us if it's possible. But at 52%, Jesus, we still got to give it a shot. No, we don't. We got this going for us. I don't know how they didn't see you, Alexis, in trying to get you in the back. 85%. We're going to take this one to help get us out of some trouble right here. And you come through and teach it.
Negative ammo. I'm spent.
Okay, we are hurting. We are in trouble. We got to get a med kit over here fast.
Pasando.
And we will stabilize right there.
Está bien, quédate conmigo.
Oh boy, oh boy. I am going to try this. We should be able to come around here and get a nice little flanky dank on that Muton, and we're going to give it a go. Only 63 though. So guess what? Your specialty is this. Let's guarantee it this way. Unfortunately, we're going to lose a corpse. But I'd rather have one less corpse than an alive alien still suppressing. Because now, with you being... Now we should be able to finish this off. As I said, should. Let's try it again. What are the odds of missing 280%? It's been known to happen, but not this time. Who have we got left? Drone City, Drone City, Drone City. That is what we have left.
Moving.
Let's see, he did a little bit of hurt on you. Let's see if you have any kind of shot. Let's see if you can finish him off. And then we have the drone up high, and he's not gonna be an easy target at that height. Unless I had somebody that can get up there to say hello to him.
Got it covered.
Oh, little Heidi Poo. We're going to have a shot from a sectoid, unfortunately, that I did not know was up there. Armor hit. It's going to affect my aim. Not good news. We'll do the 62. Let's try. What do we want to try? What do we want to try? Who else do we have that might have a shot up there? Jeffrey, let's get some holo targeting on the drone. Forget the holo targeting. Take him out. And then finally we got a little grenade action, which I'm going to plop on this guy. Now let's keep the corpse. Let's go with the flashbang. So let's hope I don't pay for keeping him alive, and it looks like we're okay. So, with that in mind, you have not the greatest of range anymore. But, do you have run and gun back? You do, but you don't have ammo. Oh boy. Have we killed about? Well, no, I don't know. There could be another pod out there, so I got to still be a little bit careful because we're only sitting... we've been sitting better before. Who else can we get? We got to start getting some others up above for some support. Well, I guess we're going to get them near up above for some support next time. How far can you throw your grenade, Margaret Thatcher? Because we definitely want to weaken him down. It may or may not be enough to kill.
Throwing grenade.
And it was not, but he is flanked and probably gonna run. We gotta get some reloads going here too.
I'm on it, Commander. Let's rock.
I'm rolling. Let's rock.
Yeah, we'll forego the reload here. Just to get you closer to our last known aliens here. And Rafi, we need to get you reloaded also.
Me dirijo allí.
How about while we're at it, since we're here and we have a med kit? Only 2 ticks. I'd rather have you reloaded right now. Let's do it this direction, this way. And let's get your main source, main weapon reloaded as we move you a little bit closer to that pole. And your running gun.
Move into position. Ready to rock.
Now we're gonna get shot. No, he's gonna drop down. Now that we're all trying to get ready to go up, he's gonna drop down. Well, guess what? Alexis popped around the corner. Where is Alexis? We're gonna give you a little chance here, Alexis, to finish this puppy off. Or we're gonna find out that there's one more pod out there like I suspect. So let's find out. Yeah, he popped down the wrong way. Yeah, there is another pod out there. So it is time. We've taken a lot of hits, but not a lot other than the nasty, barely able to revive CR7. Everybody else's ticks and hits have been not too bad. So let's get a reload going here.
I'm ready.
Let's get ourselves ready for this other pod that's somewhere out there. Jeffrey, let's get you. We'll get you moving up here because we got to go pod hunting. In fact, we're going to
Affirmative.
see if you have any kind of angle, because they could definitely be back in that way. We have not been back in that room or back in this little corner back here. So there's another pod back out there, and there's melds. Meld still floating around too. Let's throw the battle scanner over here just to kind of eliminate down this way.
We've got eyes on the AO.
Yep, they're back in this back corner is what it would appear. Upstairs, could they still be? No, they're not going to be up here. They're back down in that corner room somewhere, or back out in the alley behind that room. So that's the way we are going to move with that in mind. Anthony Quinn, you there? Oh, we found him. Little pot of sectoids. Well, not so little after all. 4 sectoids. Run gun can't quite get you there, so let's get you kind of up a lot closer for potential run and gun over here. Keep your Overwatch in play in case they decide to get aggressive in advance. It's a sectoid, so I'm going to take a chance that he won't be able to do a world of hurt with you. We'll do 1 wound heal here.
Sé fuerte y regresa al combate.
We're not going to push forward any further. We're just going to keep you on Overwatch. We're going to keep you on Overwatch, Fred.
I feel, Commander.
And I would like to get some more Overwatch potentially set up. We're going to just run you up here, Tamir.
Moving to designated position.
Let's see how those sectoids wander. Taking that low percentage shot and hit. Still in armor territory, even with that hit. Nice. Nice overwatch from the low-level trooper Anthony Quinn. So Fred, you're still working on some decent armor protection. And you also got your running gun back, so I think it's about time to take care of a sectoid. Now that you've been hit, you don't have the full depth of your range that you normally would have. Why don't we pull back a little bit? Let's see, Jeffrey, we can get you pushed forward just a little bit.
Okay.
Yep. Wasn't worrying with you on lightning reflexes about worrying about Overwatch. That's why we pushed you up. The question is 55% and 51%. We'll figure that one out in a moment. I am thinking about just bringing you right back here, Fred. Because we don't want any fluke injury. And this should keep you out of anybody's line of sight. Blocked by that bookcase.
Enseguida volverás a la acción.
Now let's see, Anthony Quinn. What kind of range do you have on a grenade right now? Pretty dang good. So if I moved you up to just this little bit further, actually that's only half cover. Let's keep us in full.
Afirmativo.
Let's take a little grenade through here. And destroy some cover.
Granada va.
Jeffrey, all of a sudden you have a much better shot, and we're gonna take it.
Taken care of.
And since you have such a great shot there, Alexis, we're gonna take that one. And we may have just taken it down to one sectoid. Yes, we have. So let's see if we can't figure out a way to not kill this sucker. We're gonna bring you right here. No, we're not. We're just gonna run you. So maybe you can get in position to drop down with that. Yeah, you're just hurting Margaret Thatcher, and I'm out of med
Got
kit,
it.
so we're just going to keep you out of the line of sight because we don't want you to get injured and taken out. Let's see, Tamir. These guys are in full cover. You're the one with the stun gun. Let's get you near the front.
Location confirmed.
Fred, you're also healed back up a bit. I don't think there's line of sight through here yet. Oh, there might be. So let's just only move you up a little closer this way.
Position confirmed.
Let's see where this little guy scampers to. Scampers that way in a nice little corner spot. He's overwatched. But next turn, barring movement, he's going to be close enough to try and capture, depending on how he might move.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Might have a chance on the little handgun there. Jeffrey, we could probably get over here. Oh, there. Yeah, you got your lightning reflexes. Let's kind of
Moving
pop
to
that one.
position.
Let's see if you can holo target for us. Ooh, and we got a hit. Now I'm wondering. Can we get a little pistol shot over here at 61%? Very minimal odds of the crit. We missed anyway.
Adjusting sights.
And where else do we want to try and go? Who would have some flashbang ability for us? And do you have any cover to get that flashbang ability? Because run and gun, how far can you throw the flashbang right now? We would have to get you about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles further with some hope of cover to be able to reach him with the flashbang. Now we can get you closer. Question is, would he run out to be able to flank you? We're going to find out.
Moving out.
We want to try and flashbang the little sucker to inhibit his movement and his aim. You are exposed, Fred, but we have something handy nearby, just in case.
Cobertura.
Never found a way to get the will improvement and the crit chance improvement along with Rafi's grenades, but we'll see. We'll have other missions, other chances.
Andando.
Let's see, you have a pistol. Let's take a shot with the little pistol. It's only 14%, but you never know, stranger things have happened.
Fallado.
And finally, Alexis, you're kind of out of it, but we'll bring you up with the rest of the team. And finally, you don't have a flashbang available, but let's get you up here. Ooh, he might climb the pole. There's always the chance that he might climb the pole. So can we get you positioned up here maybe? And just in case he does, I don't want to put you on Overwatch. I'm not going to have much movement. Definitely don't want you to be hit. What was the best way to do this? He's not going to have full range of movement, so let's just pop you right here, Margaret Thatcher. See if he climbs the pole. Nope. He took the shot. Well, what we're going to do is take our shot and see if we get our one chance. This time we only have one chance. It was pointed out to me last mission that I had one of the multi-chance arc thrower kind of dudes, or multiple chances to stun, and I could have used my command perk to have gotten an extra try before we did the kill. So we'll don't have that opportunity to miss on this one, but we're going to take our stun, and then if we have to, we got a little run and gun.
On it.
42%.
Hope this works.
And it failed. And therefore, Fred, we're calling on you wherever you are. Well, Rafi, why not just take a chance with some others that come up and see if we can't hit after all? Who's next? Is this Fred? No, this is Anthony Quinn. Anthony Quinn, we're going to give you a chance. And we know we have the out when we get to Fred. But we'll give others a chance if they can. If it perks to Fred now, we got Fred. So we're going to do the run and gun and get this thing over with. We're trying to give some kill chances to a few others, but we're just going to run and gun now.
Run him down.
And this should be it.
Roger, Dodger.
A little overkill with an alloy cannon, eh? But listen to that boom.
Taken care of.
Another one down. Good work, Commander.
All right. Well, I sure felt like we missed that Rocketeer on this one. Sure do feel like it. Could have made life a lot easier, especially when that follow-up pod appeared behind the mechtoid. Wow. But anyway, 38 days, we are short now a gunner. Cristiano, CR7 Ronaldo, is a big-time wound. Everybody else came through clean. We did get a promotion out of this for Jeffrey. Congratulations. And we did end up with still a fair amount of corpses out of all this after all. Operation Lazy Vengeance. And the panic has decreased and some very important funds. But our Gauss auto rifle is damaged, so is the Carapace armor, so we need to definitely get out there into the repair bay.
We'll be watching.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, what have we got left in the foundry to work on? Well, nothing we can afford. We're money starved for a lot of the next projects we got. So what I want to do is get our research back,
your
and
efforts to
the
support
interrogation's
the
almost
research team,
done.
Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Good for you, Dr. Allen. We need to finish this interrogation, so what I'm holding off on some of these gene modifications is I want to finish the research for the mechs that we're going to start getting into, because I need to get myself refreshed and relearn some of the costs of meld on this, so I don't spend too much of that hard-earned meld on the gene mods. So that's kind of why you see me holding off. Now, if any of you have any recommendations or knowledge that I don't have to wait for and give me some answers, let me know. We'll put them to action sooner rather than later, but I'm kind of holding off on the gene mods till I start getting some of those mech options ahead of me, so I can kind of balance how and where and what I want to spend that meld on. Okay, so that's where we are. Sure wouldn't mind another aircraft, but we don't have the funds. How much to order another one? 200. And I'm only about halfway there. Plus, I'm going to have a scan coming up that I need to do not much longer. Let's see, September 3rd. We're talking around September 6th is kind of that 7-ish days after our last mission. So I'm looking around the 6th. That I want to do another Exalt scan. Anyway, let's get out there and see if we make it to the 6th, and see if our measly bit of hangar, we got 2 in Africa, and pretty soon in 3 hours we'll have 2 in North America. In fact, our newest one, let's just get in here and name him real quick. The Cajun, there we go. The Raging Cajun, hopefully he can do it for us. We only got Stingray over here, no lasers. So hopefully if we get some air game, it's going to be over here. But then we still got another jump after that to get some more. Oof. I shouldn't look at the air game. It depresses me. Let's scan and see what's coming up next. Well, that does. Not that we needed a research credit for lasers, but I wanted to be able to sell some captures of the Thin Men. Let's see, the alien biocybernetics, that's where I want to go next. It's a 7-day process. Let's get started.
Contact detected.
And here we go in South Africa. It is high, going after our satellites yet again. Oh, damn things. Oh, those damn things. Let's get out there and let's see if we can't do it. We only got an avalanche on this guy, so we got to go laser cannon Can we get away? I think we're going to go aggressive on the Avalanche to try and wear him down. He's one of our newer interceptor guys with no kills, so we're going to try and get some hurt on the guy too, so we can bring in our laser cannon, hopefully in a balanced fashion, and then take him down depending on if we do enough damage with the first guy. Once again, that's going to leave us with no air game.
Engaging bogey.
Two hits.
Contact lost.
Well, we didn't exactly wear him down, so I'm kind of feeling like we need to get out there and be aggressive with the dragon. Try and bring this sucker down. We don't need any more satellites shot down. Come on, catch
We're
up
in
to him.
pursuit. Nearing strike range.
Jesus. Oh. I'm taking too many risks on the air game. That's why our air game is sucking. Look at how damaged he is. Holy smokes. But we do have a mission ahead of us now, a downed fighter that we're going to be going out on us. If you can bear these close calls, come back and join me for another mission as we go against this downed fighter. We'll pick out the team off camera and come back and see how we do. If you're enjoying these playthroughs, please subscribe. Please hit me a like. And if you're finding any more really silly things I'm doing, I have no problem with you letting me know what you see, helping me out, and we'll try to remember and put them to good use going forward. This is ZigZagZog signing off from Western Kentucky, and to those from you watching in France, au revoir.
Busty.